Good evening, Belize, and welcome to XTV's news broadcast for Thursday, July 16, 2026. Making the headlines tonight, PM downplays the SIG's effectiveness. The truth is the commission was shut down. PM to meet with U.S. officials concerning Cuban medical brigade. Team Belize are kings in Central American volleyball after winning gold in senior men's tournament. And mobile generation units to be online by end of August to help meet Belize's electricity shortfall. We'll take our first break and return with the news in detail.
When the power goes out, life is disrupted. Be prepared and keep your home powered up with a generator from Benquip. We carry brands such as Honda, Kohler, and JCB. Schedule your installation, maintenance, and assessment to keep your generator ready and waiting to protect your family and home the next time the power fails. Stay in control of your power with a generator from Benquip. Equipment, parts, service.
I've always been fascinated with gemstones. It's all about taking nature's beauty and creating something uniquely beautiful. I've had inspiration from the Belize Blue Bull, the beaches, the Jaguar. I've launched a new product called Co-Design with Deb, and Atlantic Bank's e-commerce system has opened the door to my international customers so I can receive payments so they can have their custom pieces shipped to them.
Atlantic Bank, building the future together.
The biggest football event in the world is finally here, and Smart is giving you the chance to play and win. Before every match starts, predict who will win. The more predictions you make, the more chances you have to win. Get 1 point towards your total when you guess the winning team. Predict the exact score and earn up to 4 points. The top scorer at the conclusion of the World Cup wins the grand prize of $2,500 in cash. That's not all. Players get a chance to win weekly prizes. Plus, our quarter-final winner gets a watch party package. Play directly in the Smart app for just 50 cents per entry. Prediction starts June 1st to July 18, 2026. Don't just watch the World Cup. Play along and win with Smart. Smart, bringing people together.
Tired of replacing light bulbs? LEDs are what you need. LEDs last up to 30,000 hours. That's 30 times longer than incandescent bulbs, and up to 8 times longer than compact fluorescents. So less changing and less trash. Planet Earth thanks you. And the LED experts at Brothers Habet and Habet will help you find the best LED solution with colors for every room and mood, starting as low as $6.95. You can even get LED strips for home, office, and industrial use. So say goodbye to fluorescent tubes forever. And because they use up to 90% less energy, you save money. Money you can spend on other things. So head to Brothers Habet or Habet and Habet today. You can also call, email, or Facebook us. Have a brilliant day.
You're up against some tough challenges. But not all heavy-duty lubricants can handle the pressure. Until now. Introducing Ridgeline Lubricants. A homegrown solution engineered right here to solve the hurdles you face every day. Backed by experts who understand the ups and downs of where you're operating and what's at stake. Specially formulated to protect your equipment so you can push past grueling hours, heavy loads, and harsh conditions to reach for greater productivity. Ridgeline Lubricants. Long live your equipment.
Welcome back with your news. I am Drea Espinosa. Many Belizeans support the idea of a CICIG-type investigative body to tackle white-collar crime. The call has grown louder in the wake of the split payment scandal. The CICIG operated in Guatemala for 12 years alongside the Special Prosecutor's Office, taking on major corruption cases. Its investigations led to the forced resignation of President Otto Perez Molina, who was later jailed along with his vice president, Roxana Baldetti. President Jimmy Morales, who succeeded Molina, shut down the CICIG in 2019 when it began investigating his party for illegal campaign financing. Morales then refused to renew the mandate of the CICIG, and its staff was eventually expelled from the country after he accused the commissioners of overreach and sovereignty violations. Yet, in responding to calls for a similar body in Belize, Prime Minister John Briceño has downplayed CICIG's effectiveness, even though the Commission's end stemmed from a political decision not to renew its mandate.
We are working the last on the webs, and just a few weeks ago we had people from the community to explain what is it that we're doing and what we can do. We're working on this, and we have to ensure that whatever we have in place that we cannot be used to ensure that we can protect the assets of the people. So we need to make sure we do it properly.
The Prime Minister, Honorable John Briceño, revealed on Wednesday that he will take some personal leave, but added that afterwards he will meet with the U.S. Assistant Secretary of State regarding the Cuban Medical Brigade. The U.S. Chargé d'Affaires, Catherine Beamer, recently said during an interview with the media that the government of Belize made a decision to wind down the Cuban Medical Brigade in the country. Belize's senior men's national volleyball team made history on Wednesday night as the team became the first senior team to win gold in Central American volleyball. After defeating the host, Costa Rica, who ranked number 1 in the region by a score of 3-1, Belize won the gold medal in the third FECAVOL Central American Men's Volleyball Final Four. Belize entered the tournament ranking 4th overall and are now ranked number 1. Alan Sharp, the president of the Belize Volleyball Association, spoke of the significance of winning this gold medal. He also revealed that Belize had applied to host the tournament.
Well, of course, after, many years, both our men and women at the senior level have done silver. We now have a gold. So it's the first time in history that men's senior national team has won gold. And like I said, it's a gold first time, men or women, at the senior level. So this is huge. It is at the highest level that you can be in the region. It was the top 4 teams from the top 4 teams of the Central America. Costa Rica being the first ranked, Nicaragua being second, Panama third, and actually we were presently 4th ranked after the Central American Games last year, even though we came in second in this exact tournament last year in a 5-setter loss. But I think the pure mentality and attitude of this team showed it was very convincing. An opening night, it took 5 sets to beat Costa Rica, but as the tournament went along, they got stronger. And last night, in 4 sets, 3-1, they beat the home team, the number 1 team, and now Belize ranked number 1 in Central. We actually tried to host this tournament. We asked to host this tournament. In fact, immediately after our victory, I wrote to the organizing the governing body of Central America, and said, I told you so, a kind of way that we wanted to host this tournament. We asked before anybody else, but they decided that Costa Rica, who has not been hosting until this year, because they were the number one ranked, that they had the right to host. We host. It's, we get super support. And I must say that even online yesterday, the commentators made that comment that there were so many Belizeans watching the game. There were so many Belizeans supporting the game and making comments and saying, let's go Belize and let's get it done. And, there was so much support. Even our jersey, the commentator loved it. Say it's the most beautiful jersey of the tournament. So we were winning in all regards.
Belize es el rey del Final Four centroamericano. Belize.
Belize now advances to the Pan American Men's Cup in 2027. It's Belize's first qualification into this tournament at the senior level. Sharp spoke more about the significance and the team's drive.
Yeah, sure. So we qualified to the Pan American Cup, and it's 8 teams. We have never qualified to it before. We've never competed in it any time in our history. So this is fantastic. It's the top 8 teams from the region. You have one team from the small islands in the Caribbean, and then one team from Central America, 1 or 2 teams from South America, and then the big boys from North America, normally USA, Canada, Cuba. Those are the teams that would, Mexico, those are the teams that would qualify to the tournament. So I think our guys are already there. They want to show what they can do at that level. And obviously the first time around is always a learning experience, but I think our guys can step up. This team is very young, with a lot of talent. I mean, this team has been playing together for quite some time. It's shuffled in membership a little bit, but the good news is that we have even more players who are ready to come and take on to challenge for different positions. But it's united. I mean, even the guys who are challenging are looking out for the best for Belize, looking out best for the team. They challenge each other. But when it comes to the game against, whoever you're going to play against, they are united. And I think that was a big difference in this team, just the mentality. Not only the unity they showed, and that was very good example of unity, but it also just the mentality to believe that they are the ones to win. They should win, and they're not bowing to anybody. They're not playing second place to anybody. That they believe they are the champion, that they should be the champion, and that they will be the champion, and they prove that, and they are now champions.
Two of our athletes also won individual awards, with Francis Hawes being named the MVP and second best attacker, while Kyron Sutherland was named best blocker. Sharp spoke about their performance during the tournament.
Again, Kyron won best blocker in the tournament. Kyron Sutherland, Francis won best attacker, but most importantly MVP. He led the team not only by being a great attacker, but he played very well in all aspects of the game, directly and indirectly. He was a great leader. He motivated the guys. He led the guys with his demeanor, and also, I mean, we have to put special thanks to I'm going to call them the elder statesmen of the team. They're the ones who did all the hard work for years and years and years. And they played a very important role in this tournament. Elton Anderson, the captain, started out the tournament. Karim, who has been a part of the national team for, I don't know, since like 2002. Like, it's been a very long time. That's all I can remember. That he's been with the national team. And so, these guys laid the foundation, they've put in the work, and now these young guys are coming with the correct attitude, motivation to make this thing work. You have to be positive, you have to believe you can win, but most of all, you have to put in the work to make yourself better and the team better.
Based on latest data provided by BEL, the utility sources a total of 168 megawatts of power from 8 main independent power producers, IPPs. Of that total, 55 megawatts come from Mexico's CFE. That represents roughly 33% of Belize's overall power supply. The remaining 113 megawatts, or 67%, are generated in country, including 47 megawatts from the 3 dams out west operated by Hydro Belize Limited, along with output from BEL's own Westlake gas turbine facility and other local IPPs. Santander is currently offline, but Belcogen up north is providing 4 megawatts. In related news, Belize Electricity Limited continues its balancing act to keep the lights on based on fluctuating in-country generation. The mix depends on seasonal biomass from Santander and Belcogen, rainfall feeding the western dams, and scheduled maintenance at other facilities. Mexico's CFE currently provides 55 megawatts, though that supply is sometimes reduced due to challenges on their side. At the start of July, BEL presented its plan to bridge the gap between supply and peak demand through to October 2026, after which demand typically falls due to the cooler temperatures. The company projected a potential shortfall of 15 to 25 megawatts from April to December if CFE were to become unavailable. On July 3rd, BEL announced the acquisition of 24 mobile generation units, each capable of producing 1 megawatt each. These units will be installed at BEL's Westlake facility. The supplier Power Solutions NV from Belgium has already delivered 11 of the 24 units. The additional power supply should come online by the end of August. BEL reported that site development and interconnection work are more than 90% complete. After the break, AG says cybercrime law to be amended so defamation is not criminalized. Stay with us.
Look here, your kitchen light there and you never in the kitchen.
But I'm going back in there right now.
And the coffee maker?
Just to try keep my coffee warm for later.
What do you do now?
I'll try to think about what to eat.
You know the more you open or close the fridge, it takes longer for the food cool. For a hot day like today, it burns more energy. You charge your phone right now?
No.
Plug it out then. You really only wash 2 Lee socks and 1 Lee shirt? You don't know what small load burn the same amount of electricity as large loads?
But this is my favorite shirt.
You have to be more energy efficient. Use large loads. This AC, they blow hard. You know, if you keep the temperature at 25 degrees Celsius or higher, you burn less energy and you also keep the place cool. And for a nice day like today, turn off the AC, open up the house and make some fresh breeze come in.
You know what? I think I get it now. As consumers, we need to be more energy efficient and practice energy conservation.
Nando's Wholesale is your market leader in Belize's wholesale industry when it comes to high-quality products at the most reasonable and competitive prices. With over 40 years in the wholesale business, Nando's Wholesale embraces the partnership of the hotel industry in Belize by providing world-renowned brands in wines, seasonings, condiments, and cleaners in industrial sizes, as well as small and large kitchen appliances and equipment. Nando's also takes pride in providing one of the quietest and most durable air conditioning systems in Belize with technical support and spare parts. Nando's Wholesale. Professional, reliable, effective, and prompt. Nando's Wholesale always delivers. Visit us at www.nandos.bz or send an email to nandos@nandos.bz. Or, even better yet, Give us a call today at 222-500 or 280-8080 to speak to one of our sales representatives today.
No one should be up at this time. If you're still up, it's not you, it's your mattress. Because the right mattress changes everything. Sherwood Bedding Luxury Resort Pillow Top Mattress. Sleep better, wake better. Available at Design Depot. All in one place.
Whether you are a busy person or stuck in traffic or having an adverse or very demanding circumstance, tension builds up, causing you to be stressed out. Stress attacks everyone, anytime, any age. And stress is a killer. Palm City? It's best to be alive than dead. So visit Freetown Drugstore to get options to relieve stress and to relax your mind.
Yes, sir. What can I do for you today?
I'm so stressed out.
Okay, I'm saying I help you right now. When I this daily, for 10 days, I am good after that, okay?
Okay.
Freetown Drugstore, 28 Freetown Road, where you are better off alive than dead. Freetown Drugstore, telephone 223-2876.
For 5 decades, Caribbean Shipping Agencies Limited has stood at the forefront of Belize's maritime industry, connecting Belize to the world. Founded in 1976 by Mr. Stanley Longsworth Sr., he developed a wholly Belizean-owned, family-operated enterprise led by himself, his wife Laura, and his beloved brother, John Jack Longsworth Sr. Under the stewardship of these directors and supported by a team of dedicated staff, the company quickly earned its reputation as Belize's premier shipping agency. A partnership that has stood the test of time was formed in 1981 with our principal client, Hyber Limited and Hyde Shipping Corporation. What initially began as a bi-monthly cargo service evolved into weekly and now bi-weekly vessel calls, delivering the flexibility and reliability needed in today's competitive global economy. Together, Caribbean Shipping Agencies and Hyde Shipping Corporation have built their success through exceptional customer service and dependable shipping solutions. Over the years, Caribbean Shipping Agencies has expanded far beyond traditional cargo services. Operating throughout Belize's maritime boundaries, Caribbean Shipping Agencies delivers professional maritime services, not only at our principal commercial ports located in Belize City and at the port of Big Creek, but also at our offshore islands and remote destinations. Caribbean Shipping Agencies has played an integral role in the establishment and continued growth of cruise tourism in Belize. Proudly acting as port agents for most of the industry's largest and most innovative cruise operators, such as the Royal Caribbean Group, Norwegian Cruise Line Holdings, and MSC Cruises, to name a few.
50 years of exceptional service and the experience garnered has allowed our company to become Belize's largest and most well-rounded shipping agency, specializing in attending to vessels of all types, including containerized and bulk carriers, fuel tankers, cruise ships, military vessels, project vessels, and even private and commercial motor yachts. Additionally, we provide stevedoring consultancy and operational management services to importers of bulk cargoes such as wheat, fertilizer, steel, and project cargoes. For us, it's critically important that moving forward, we not only preserve the vision and protect the legacy established by my father, but as a company, that we are prepared to grow and evolve to ensure that we remain a principal stakeholder in an ever-changing and dynamic local and global maritime community.
With experienced leadership, dedicated staff, and a tradition built on excellence, Caribbean Shipping Agencies Limited remains committed to serving Belize and the global maritime community for generations to come. Caribbean Shipping Agencies Limited, proudly Belizean, trusted worldwide.
Hello Belize, if you're looking for the perfect home air conditioner, then listen up. First, choose the right tonnage. Correct sizing means perfect cooling and much lower electricity bills. Now, look for efficiency. GREE uses AI-driven performance to optimize cooling and fight high energy costs. Lastly, don't just cool your air, clean it. Demand health-focused air treatment and smart connected features. Get the global leader in smart home comfort. Contact us today to find your perfect GREE AC.
This is the general. They just coming again. Yeah, yeah. They just won. They just yo, yo. Hey. Take it low, 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 take it low. Then you wine right there, take your time right there. You do it fine right there. You blow my mind right there. Take it low, 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 take it low. Eh, babina hanuma, babina hanuma, wabina punta ah. Eh, babina hanuma, babina hanuma, wabina punta ah. Eh, babina hanuma, babina hanuma, wabina punta ah. Eh, babina hanuma, babina hanuma, wabina punta ah.
Following the cybercrime complaint by the then police minister Oscar Mira against the UDP's former vice chairman Alberto August, on May 30, the Prime Minister confirmed that the legislation would be amended. Today, Attorney General Anthony Sylvester Jr. clarified that the government is not revisiting the entire act. Instead, the review is focused on provisions that may be interpreted as criminalizing defamation.
There are only specific provisions because one has to be caution has to be said here because a cybercrime legislation is necessary. It's important and necessary to regulate the conduct of persons on social media and in other and any other fora where bullying takes place. So cyberbullying is real. The concern that, and it's a valid concern that was raised by the public, and was that whether certain provisions might be on the, so certain provisions might be such that it actually addresses, as somebody, as one of my colleagues referred to it as criminalizing defamation, and so in that respect, the concern was to look at those provisions that may be regarded or possibly can be regarded as criminalizing defamation, and ensuring that it in fact doesn't do that, because whilst we appreciate and we accept that cyberbullying is something real and something that has harmful effects on members of the society and people at large, and it's important that the state regulate that. We at the same time don't want to have a situation where you have on our law books provisions that are more, as I indicated, in the realm of possible criminalizing of defamation. And so those are things that are under review, and we're hopeful that we may be able to have an amendment at the next host meeting.
On Wednesday, the Prime Minister and Interim Minister of National Defense, Honorable John Briceño, told the media that the government is looking to purchase MREs directly from the manufacturer. MREs, or meals ready to eat, are self-contained, long-lasting combat rations. Packed with approximately 1,250 calories, each lightweight kit includes a main entree, side, bread or crackers, spread, dessert, drink mix, and a water-activated heater. The PM explained why the government believes it's the best option.
We are looking at those starting to go directly from the manufacturer. Typically, food, usually 1,500 calories. CEO has already been in contact with the manufacturing industry. The idea is that we will be able to buy a whole container load to the load of the food to ensure that then the big things will be seen. And it's how they started to ensure that the BDF also was that can get to the street. We believe that we can do a better job by buying directly from the manufacturer. And since we're going to buy about 100,000 packages a week, we'll be able to buy directly as opposed to buying 1,000 or 2,000 of it. We have the funding. We have to ensure that we can feed the fund and the control also healthy. And so when we are out in the field, what are these food rations?
On Wednesday, the Prime Minister was asked to comment on the removal of procurement for the BDF from the force itself. There is a claim that in 2020 that responsibility was passed to the Ministry of National Defense. He said the information was false and that the removal actually occurred in 2018. He also affirmed that the soldiers have a say in BDF procurement.
We are looking at those starting to get directly from the manufacturer. The scientific food that gives you 1,500 calories a package. The CEO has already been in contact with the manufacturing industry. The idea is that we will be able to buy a whole container load with the load of the new defense force to ensure that then the big things we can have it's a little more big outbreak, but to ensure that the BDF it was that and get the best food possible for them. We believe that we can do a better job by buying directly from the manufacturer and still to buy at least about 100,000 packages of water. We need to buy directly. It has to be 1,000 or 2,000 of a package. We have the funding, we have to ensure that we can feed the people from the cultural and also safety. And so when we are out in the field, that will be food rations for them.
A male was shot after 1 p.m. in Belmopan today. Reports are that the victim was standing at the corner of F. Chiak and Salil Kanan Street when two assailants emerged from a white SUV and fired in his direction. The male was reportedly hit twice to the body and was transported to the Western Regional Hospital for treatment. Police has not yet issued a report on the incident. After the break, PM criticizes UDP protest turnout. Stay tuned.
El evento de fútbol más grande del mundo por fin llegó y Smart te invita a vivir toda la emoción del mundial. Antes de que empiece cada partido, predice quién se lleva la victoria. Entre más predicciones hagas, más oportunidades acumulas. Suma un punto cuando le aciertes al equipo ganador y si le atinas al marcador exacto, obtienes hasta 4 puntos. La persona con más puntos al terminar el mundial se lleva $2,500 en efectivo. Y eso no es todo. También habrá premios semanales durante toda la competencia. Además, el líder de los cuartos de final se lleva un paquete completo para armar su Watch Party. Participa directamente desde la app de Smart por solo 50 centavos por participación. Las predicciones estarán disponibles del 1 de junio al 18 de julio del 2026. No solo veas el mundial, vívelo con Smart. Smart, bringing people together.
I've always been fascinated with gemstones. It's all about taking nature's beauty and creating something uniquely beautiful. I've had inspiration from the Belize Blue Bull, the beaches, the jaguar. I've launched a new product called Co-Design with Deb, and Atlantic Bank's e-commerce system has opened the door to my international customers so I can receive payments so they can have their custom pieces shipped to them.
Atlantic Bank, building the future together.
It all seems cool. Hanging on the street. No school to keep you back. No 8-to-5 job to hold you down. No responsibilities. Running things in your neighborhood. Guns, drugs, fame. Even the media calls your name like you're a big deal. Until you're lying on the street, dead. Your mother crying. Kids left without a father. 'Cause make no mistake, that's where you'll end up. Today, tomorrow, a year from now, 5 years from now. In Belize, when you choose to join a gang, there are only two things in your future. A hole in Lord Ridge or a cell at Kobe. Gang life is no life. Choose to live free and live right. A message from the Ministry of Home Affairs and the Violence Prevention and Enforcement Unit.
El evento de fútbol más grande del mundo por fin llegó y Smart te invita a vivir toda la emoción del mundial. Antes de que empiece cada partido, predice quién se lleva la victoria. Entre más predicciones hagas, más oportunidades acumulas. Suma un punto cuando le aciertes al equipo ganador y si le atinas al marcador exacto, obtienes hasta 4 puntos. La persona con más puntos al terminar el mundial se lleva $2,500 en efectivo. Y eso no es todo. También habrá premios semanales durante toda la competencia. Además, el líder de los cuartos de final se lleva un paquete completo para armar su Watch Party. Participa directamente desde la app de Smart por solo 50 centavos por participación. Las predicciones estarán disponibles del 1 de junio al 18 de julio del 2026. No solo veas el mundial, vívelo con Smart. Smart, bring people together.
Today will be the inauguration of the backup water system. This will be able to assist the Pomona Water Board to expand, and if they get breakdown with the current system, this can also be a backup. There are times when, especially in the dry season, when the current system might run low or might run dry, and that by itself creates a problem to fetch water. So we are hopeful that if this is not used as much right now, when the other system runs low, this will kick in.
We must ensure that people have access to clean, safe, potable water, just like everybody else across this country. What you see here today is an investment of over $160,000. It includes all the pipes that you see here. We also have other accessories. We have a backup generator. We have the solar system. And we also have a booster pump.
The most difficult part that hinders development is the access of water. We have reduced significantly the amount of people that were deprived from accessing a basic need such as water.
I am elated, very happy to be here, receiving the system. I think everybody would be very happy, very happy.
When we call it, we have no water, no nothing. That was an empty spot, but it's home now. They have a pipe right out there, so it's still okay, just that we had to reach up to get the water. I cannot wait to have it reach to our door.
Last Friday, the UDP organized an anti-corruption protest in main streets of Belize City. We estimated close to 1,000 participants, but others cited figures as low as 300, including the ruling party. That day, the Prime Minister, Honorable John Briceño, was also in Belize City having ice cream with his granddaughter in support of the Blue Teddy Bear ice cream campaign. The campaign is geared toward raising awareness against child abuse. On Wednesday, the PM was asked about the UDP's protest, and he took a shot at the turnout, saying that the citizens don't take the opposition seriously.
I'm a husband, I'm a father, I'm a grandfather, and I have one granddaughter. And for me to be able to afternoon with her, after speaker to the park, and what is that? Because then we went to more than from India. She said, I want to give my granddaughter, that is the joy of life. What I need to worry about it. We had an aspect of the council meeting on the Saturday. We have more people in Nigeria for a meeting and what we managed to bring, and they have buses all over the country.
Wednesday was a special day for the BDF. The passing out parade for recruit intake 69 was held, welcoming 134 new recruits. History was also made as the force welcomed its first ever woman Force Sergeant Major FSM, as Warrant Officer Class 1 Wilfredo Mahano passed on the duties to Warrant Officer Class 1 Dianker Greenidge Reyes. The position ranks as the highest attainable by an enlisted soldier without becoming a commissioned officer. During his speech, Prime Minister Honorable John Briceño praised both the new FSM and the new soldiers.
Among these 134 recruits are 20 outstanding women who, with their male counterparts, successfully completed a demanding journey that tested their discipline, resilience, courage, and commitment. To Intake 69, let me say this. Over the past 18 weeks of training, you have transformed from civilians into soldiers, entrusted with the responsibility of defending our nation and serving its people. The uniform you wear today is more than a symbol of achievement. It represents honor, sacrifice, and an unwavering commitment to duty. After years of dedicated exemplary service, Warrant Officer Class 1 Wilfredo Mahano relinquishes the appointment of Force Sergeant Major. On behalf of the Belize Defense Force, we extend our sincere gratitude for your steadfast leadership, unwavering professionalism, and commitment to maintaining the highest standards of discipline throughout the force. Now, assuming this prestigious appointment is Warrant Officer Class 1 Dianker Reyes, who makes history as the first woman ever to serve as Force Sergeant Major of the Belize Defense Force. This is not only a personal achievement, but a defining milestone for our institution and for women in military leadership across Belize and the region. Since beginning her military career in 1999, Warrant Officer Class 1 Reyes has served with distinction in numerous leadership appointments, rising through the ranks by demonstrating exceptional professionalism, discipline, and dedication to the development of soldiers and the force.
FSM the anchor Greenwich Reyes spoke of what she hopes to accomplish and on being the first woman FSM ever in the BDF.
I accept this appointment with a clear understanding of its responsibilities to support your command intent, offer honest advice, uphold discipline and standards, and serve the members and families of the Belize Defense Force. To the Force Sergeant Major Wilfredo Mohano, I respectfully acknowledge your leadership and dedicated service. Thank you for your contribution you have made to the force and for the foundation which I continue to build. To the soldiers of the Belize Defense Force, you are the strength of this institution. Your courage, sacrifice, discipline, and professionalism sustain the reputation of the force. I will listen to your concerns, advocate for your welfare, and support your development. In return, I expect every soldier to uphold the standards, serve with pride, respect, and commitment. As the first woman appointed Force Sergeant Major, I recognize the historic nature of this occasion. I accept with gratitude while remaining focused on the work ahead. This appointment is untimely about duty, service, and responsibility to every member of the Belize Defense Force. I know that respect is earned, trust is built through consistency, and leadership is demonstrated through action. I will therefore be present, listen carefully, act fairly, and carry out my duties with integrity.
As we reported earlier this week, the Norseca Women's Under-21 Pan American Volleyball Cup, which was held in Columbus, Ohio, concluded this past weekend, with Belize placing 7 out of 8 teams. While finishing 7 may not seem significant, the team was one of 8 competing from both North and South America. Plus, Belize's Nissan Martinez was named the tournament's best opposite. Alan Sharp, the president of the Belize Volleyball Association, said the team did well and will only improve.
Well, I think the U21, we are very pleased. To come in 7 out of 8 is a great result. It's not the first time that we've been to Pan American Cup in male or female at the underaged, but this is a very good result. We almost placed 5th or 6th by losing in the 5th set to Venezuela. So it was very close. We were very competitive in the tournament. Obviously, we're not at the level yet with Canada and USA or even Dominican Republic, but we can get to Dominican Republic in short term. And definitely surpass Venezuela, Costa Rica, and those. But the girls did excellent, and Nissan Martinez won best opposite. Now I want you to understand what that means. You're the best opposite in a tournament of the continent, or even of the Pan Am side of the world, and you're the best opposite at a certain age. I mean, that's very, very elite company. So it just shows you that Nissan is a very extraordinary player, and Belize once again is showing that it does have talent, and it has some talent. Talent isn't everything. It's who has talent and works hard. And again, here we go. Nissan showed that she worked hard and she can compete and be one of the best at the very high level.
And less than 48 hours after the brutal killing of 68-year-old Virgilio Carrillo in San Lazaro, Orange Walk, police arrested and charged 26-year-old farmer Christian Navel Velasquez with murder. Carrillo's body was discovered Monday morning along a cane field road just outside the village. Police said Carrillo had been ambushed and fatally chopped while heading from his workplace to his farm. And with that, we've come to the end of our newscast. The repeat can be viewed on the station later tonight at 9 and again tomorrow at midday. Join us again tomorrow for another edition of the news. And remember, you can always catch up with the day's top stories on our YouTube channel and Facebook page under XTV Belize. And you can watch the evening news live on our XTV BHNI app. I am Drea Espinosa. Have a safe and enjoyable evening.